Hello, Divine Masculine. So this is going to be a reading for April the 3rd through the 10th, okay? I hope everyone is doing wonderful today. First off, I want to call in my spirit guides, my higher self, to guide and protect me in this reading and to let me be aware of the message being given to me so I can give that message to you. Okay, we're going to start off with the main energy here for the Divine Masculine. Spirit guides, guardian angels. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? This is for masculines all around the world, okay? We're just going to see the current energies for May 3rd through the 10th. Let's get a message here. This is general, so if you would like a personal reading, we have the full card. So again, this is starting fresh, starting new. This is a new beginning, a fresh new beginning. You know, leaving the baggage at the door. This is also Neptune energy, but it's an energy of, you know, just being carefree as well. It could also mean, you know, someone just popping up in your, you know, coming up and moving in, okay? Wanting to start fresh, wanting to start new, return to innocence. With a little more, he has some encouragement as well as some lessons he has learned, because he's been down this path before. What is the message here about for the Divine Masculine? What's the message? Spirit guides, guardian angels. What's the message, Tarot, for Divine Masculine? What is the message here? Spirit guides, guardian angels. What is the message coming through for the Divine Masculine? What is the message coming through for the Divine Masculine, Spirit guides? Okay, we have the Moon card. So facing your fears, definitely this is energy. I feel like Divine Masculine is realizing, you know, that in the past, sorry Divine Masculine if you're, you know, watching this, but it's showing that, you know, you're wanting to start fresh because, you know, there was definitely some, you could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, showing here a Cancer. But I'm seeing with the Devil card here, there was a lot of foolish energies, okay? Foolish energies coming around, especially with the Moon card. A lot of fear. Everything was one-sided with you, okay? And now you wasn't in line with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. You wasn't in line. You didn't fight your battles well. You kind of ran off from them. Exactly, you ran off from the Two of Cups of energy. You ran off from your divine partner, possibly. Okay, I am sensing that, you know, you're not wanting to let this, even though you're wanting to start fresh, to start new here with the Fool card. I feel like there is upheaval all around you, Divine Masculine, because you're starting to realize, you know, that how you have been in your past, okay, with the divine partner. So we have the Six of Wands showing here, and the Six of Wands is success. So there is somewhat success as to going with the flow here, you know, not being stuck, you know, realizing what you have done, realizing your faults as well. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm just giving you a personal, I mean, this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, but everyone has faults, okay? So there's nothing to be ashamed about here, you guys. And, but I'm also seeing that, you know, you're noticing that the relationship is not grounded here, okay? Especially with, let's see, let's pull this in a little bit more here. Especially with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? That's like ungroundedness. It's not stable. Money's not coming in, okay? There's fears, there's thoughts, there's could be a karmic relationship, you know, or, you know, you could just be downright foolish, okay? And now you're starting to see that you have been foolish, okay? You have been foolish, but you're also being successful at noticing this, at noticing the tower is falling. It's slowly falling. As it slowly falls, you're gaining clarity, you're gaining wisdom, you're gaining insight, you know, and you're bringing yourself back to that 0 point, and that's what's good about it, okay? You're realizing that, you know, my relationship hasn't gone so well. I've been in a karmic relationship, perhaps, and now this relationship is really unstable. I feel stuck in my emotions about a situation. Again, you know, feeling stuck, feeling insecure, not being able to free yourself, being stuck in the mind. It's one-sided here. This could also be, you know, divine feminine as well, your partner being one-sided. But since we're giving a reading for you, I'm sensing that your fears are starting to come up, you know. It could be that, you know, you gave to your divine feminine, but your divine feminine was one-sided, okay? And that brings up fear, and it brings up a situation where you're like, I'm stuck in this situation, I'm stuck in the mind, what do? I feel so neglected as well with the devil card here. This is filling that mentality of the devil, of greed, of like envy, of lust, codependency, you know, materialistic, you know, and I feel like, you know, with the death card there, it's like you're putting an end to that, and you're really realizing how it could definitely be. I'm going to pull a clarity card here because I really want to see what the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, because this is a one-sided, you know, you're not giving, you're not, you know, there's no giving here. Perhaps, you know, could it be from the divine feminine that wasn't giving? You know, I feel like, you know, for some, this was divine masculine given, but there was nothing in return. Okay, there was nothing in return, and it kind of made him stuck, divine masculine, and made him stuck in a situation. We have the Nine of Cups, which is wishes and dreams being fulfilled. I feel like, you know, you're realizing, divine masculine, that, you know, you have to put an end to, you know, not being successful in this commitment, in this relationship, in this contract, in this soul contract, okay, so to say, and that's why we have the Six of Wands right here, okay? So the Nine of Cups is, you know, you're being, it's like your wishes, your dreams are being fulfilled, but it's like, you know, you're wanting to free yourself, and I feel like you're putting an end to that, okay? You're putting an end to that mentality of the devil, okay? And that's why we have the Six of Wands here, because this is a decision, this is a choice that you're going to be making here, that you have made, okay? You're looking up at the moon, you're looking at your fears, you're seeing the devil, you know, you're realizing the manipulation, you know, that you know, you have done possibly. You're putting an end to it because why? It has set you in bounds. It's blindfolded you from the truth, okay? And now you're taking that blindfold off. You're making that decision. You're being very successful and realizing I've only been one-sided. Okay, I have been real greedy and I have been one-sided, and I do not wish that. Okay, so therefore the tower is falling. Okay, you've been stuck in this energy for some time now. Okay, and I feel like, you know, with your divine feminine and you know, divine masculine, it's very unstable. You know, there's no groundedness with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's no stability. There is miscommunication. Feelings are scattered out. I'm also sensing that, you know, with this 5 of Cups here, you grieve. You know, you grieve for your divine feminine here. You have grief not only for your divine feminine, but for your actions, you know. It's like your consequences. You're learning here with the Hierophant. This is conflicts, okay? Conflicts, chaos. This is also learning from conflicts in your chaos as well, and putting them to practice, putting them to work, so to say, okay? Feeling stuck with your emotions, divine masculine. I feel like you're stuck with your emotions with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm also sensing that, you know, you will make things happen, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles is always very loyal. You will make things happen. You will get to your destination. You will move closer to being successful. You will unwound yourself from being stuck with the Wheel of Fortune by facing your fears and taking off that blindfold and realizing, being successful and realizing that, you know, I have been miscommunicating with my divine masculine, with my divine feminine, okay? I want to start fresh. I want to start new. You know, it's like he's coming in here, divine masculine's coming in with, you know, this purity, this white rose. He's wanting to give it to the divine feminine, wanting to give it to your divine feminine, only bringing just a bag with you, leaving the baggage at the door behind, possibly moving over mountains, you know, releasing, moving away from this tower moment. You know, this is that upheavalness. You're moving away from that tower moment as well. So you have a desire to put an end to the devil. This is the Death card. This is also Scorpio's energy. But it's like, you know, you have clarity. You're cutting that right out with the Ace of Swords. You're cutting, there's communication here, you know. I feel like the walls of communication are going to start opening up here. Let's look at the Two of Cups here. So the Emperor, you know, yes, you've been hard on the connection, okay? You have, you know, been very stern, and it's, you know, you're waiting for something to happen. I feel like, so for some of you, you're waiting for your divine feminine. For others of you, you're waiting for your ships to return here. Now, what is that? What is that? You're waiting for your groundedness to come in. You're waiting for something, okay? I feel like, you know, you're bringing in a new energy here with the Emperor. New energy in with the relationships. I feel, what are you waiting for here with the Three of Wands? What are you waiting for? Okay, for the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're wanting to have something to offer to the divine feminine. King of Pentacles. That's that Taurus energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Having wealth, having something to offer in the physical, okay? And that's what you're waiting for, because you want to offer something to the divine feminine, because in the past you had the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, which, you know, it was like, you know, there was nothing to offer, you know, and you had to make the decision to, it's like, you know, you wanted to give the world to, you want to give the world to your divine feminine here. And that's what you're holding out. You're holding out the world here. And you're making that decision to turn yourself around, to cut loose ties of this toxic behavior, toxic people that carry those behaviors, that sometimes, you know, if you can't fit in, you know, if you can't beat them, just join them type of energy going on there. We also have the Hierophant here. I mean, not the Hierophant, but the High Priestess here. It's like secrets are being revealed to you, okay? Especially with this new moon coming in. It's like secrets are being revealed. You can't run away. You can't run away from this anymore, okay? The Two of Swords is right here. This is a decision you're making. But I'm also seeing that, you know, you're running towards this Ace of Wands, and this is that new beginning of love, that new energy. For some of you, you could be leaving a relationship, running into a new relationship as well, okay? But what I'm seeing is that you're trying to fix a relationship that has been on the outs, okay? Divine Masculine, let's see. We have being successful, so I feel like you could be meeting up with friends, with family, whenever you see your Divine Masculine as well. What is this? Five of Swords. So this is love. This is love and justice. I feel like, you know, he's realizing, Divine Masculine is realizing what he's been holding back, what he's been keeping behind him. And it's definitely a decision of love, of truth, of love. For some, this is a very strong commitment, okay? You know, he's been hiding from the truth of the Two of Swords and kind of running from it. But I feel like it's definitely going to catch back up with him because, you know, this is that conflict. He's carrying those 5 swords right there. And he's learning. He's learning. He's carrying his awareness with him. And that is his awareness. He's learned from his decision that he's made. And he's running to the new energy here with the Divine Feminine, okay? To repair the relationship. To have some sort of communication as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune being stuck because there was a breakup. There was a breakup with you and your Divine Feminine here. And you guys are left out in the cold here. Look, one has a bandage around his head. The other one's on crutches. So it's like, you know, being stuck in your emotions, feeling down, feeling left out, feeling like the victim as well. But also because, you know, you guys are having miscommunication, are needing to open up the lines to communicate. That's what the thing is. Open up the lines to communicate. Soften yourself to speak to the Divine Feminine here. This is coming together, union, the Four of Wands, on top of the King of Cups. And we have work that still needs to be done here with the World card in the reverse area, in the reverse direction, okay? So there's definitely work that still needs to be done here, okay? And that's what the Divine Masculine is working on. Divine Masculine, you're working on moving away from negative people. Things that no longer serve you. Could be jobs, could be friends, could be people who talk down. You're starting to realize that who you love in your life, okay? Not only who you love in your life, but what to do and how to come around to it, okay? So we have the Sun card. Just like I said, the Sun card is definitely showing itself. It's being revealed, okay? It's you taking that blindfold off. Whenever you take that blindfold off, I feel like it's definitely going to flip in the right position and start realizing, you know, that you have been doing some manipulation. Maybe, you know, not playing fairly with the Magician in reverse. We also have delusions, not seeing things clearly, especially your intuition. You could be partying, indulging yourself on the wrong deals. Okay, also with the Ten of Wands in reverse, this is a need to release, a need to let go. You're carrying it for too long. Stop with that energy, let it go, and bring in more clarity and awareness. when you bring in this clarity and awareness, you let these wands down, you start realizing what you've been doing, that it's been one-sided. I feel like, you know, you're going to see that there was a tug of war there. There was this fight, this conflict, and that's what you're learning from. Because the Ace of Wands is in reverse here, this is this conflict led to the passion has died. Not only has the passion has died, but it's like the relationship was put on hold for some, or you know, it just died out. The flame has burnt. Okay, it was a missed opportunity. You know, realizing that there was a missed opportunity here. Realizing that the flame went out with your divine with your divine feminine, okay? With the Empress. Why? Why? Because the King of Pentacles is in reverse here. The King of Pentacles is worried about materialistic values, materialistic gains. And it's all about him, you know. And you're starting to realize that with, you know, you're starting to realize that with the Divine Feminine here. Divine Feminine's coming off as the Queen of Cups here. Someone who is emotional. Someone who is, you know, there's also the Empress as well. Okay. So there could be two people. You're starting to realize, you know, you're balancing out. Wanting to start fresh for some of you. Wanting to start new. So what I'm going to do here is pull... and let's pull some Psychic Tarot of the Heart here. Let's see the energies for Divine Masculine. Energies for the Divine Masculine. Ooh, okay, so we have one card flipped out. And this is for May 3rd through the 10th. Rebuild. And that's what this is. The Tower. This is rebuilding. A sense of rebuilding something that you once had that has went, you know, down with the Tower. This is about rebuilding something strong. Rebuilding your hearts. Rebuilding your relationship. Having that strong foundation as well. We have listening to your intuition. Both major arcanas. This is, you know, the High Priestess. You're realizing... You're starting to realize, you're taking that blindfold off. You're starting to realize exactly what the two, you had refused to see the situation. You had blocked it. But now you're listening to your intuition. You're opening your third eye. You're realizing the situation with you and your Divine Feminine. You're rebuilding the relationship. But it's like you're rebuilding yourself first here. We also have opportunity beckons. Okay, and because, you know, you feel alone, you feel left out. And there is a solution for the connection, for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine to come together. There is a connection. Okay, so this is what's going on, Divine Masculine. You're realizing your faults. You're realizing what has been distracting you. Okay, and you're starting to rebuild that. Okay, you're starting to rebuild it. You're starting to free yourself from what has bound you in the past. Now let's see what the Lenormand deck has to say for you this week for the Divine Masculines. What's the message coming through for the Divine Masculines? Spirit guides, guardian angels. I have some incense burning. It smells so good. What is the message for the Divine Masculines coming? Oh, okay. So we have the Divine Masculine here. And we have a letter. You could be receiving a letter from the Divine Masculine. Something that's going to lift your spirits, okay? We have Divine Masculine right here. He's coming in with Rose. And there is a letter. So you could be receiving a text message, a message, something that's going to be loyal, okay? Something that is going to be loyal, honest, be there for you, take care of you. Look, we have the divine feminine right under the divine masculine here, okay? And we also have coming together. So the divine masculine and divine feminine will come together in the community, okay? They will meet up at a restaurant, so to say. You guys will meet up somewhere within the community, somewhere peaceful. Could be a park, could be, you know, a beautiful garden, walkway, a park. It could be a restaurant, somewhere in the community, okay? I feel like a letter that is coming through here is going to explain what, it's going to explain why the divine masculine has been pulled in so many different directions. This is that 3 different directions. This is that, you know, that hot, that cold energy, that I don't know what I'm doing, you know, that 5 of Cups energy, that 3 of Cups energy, with that devil energy. He's going to explain it to you through this letter, through this text, okay? It's about his heart here, okay? It's about, you know, 2 people coming together, and I feel like this divine masculine is expressing that the divine feminine is looking at, gosh, you know, it's like you've put me through so much, but whenever y'all come together here, I feel like the hearts, you guys just definitely meet. We have loyalty, even though you might not see it now, okay? Even though you might not see it now, divine masculine, or if you're divine feminine watching this, the sun is breaking through. As you know, we had the sun card on the bottom of the deck that is in reverse, but it will be in the upright position as time passes. So there's a lot of confusion behind where to go, how to get there, you know. I feel like there is going to be other people as well. I want to get a clarifying card here for that. So what do you mean by the labyrinth? That's like a maze, okay? It's going to be like a maze. For some of you, you could be going on a trail possibly, okay? But it's like, you know, you have to go, it's like going through these people. We have the Emperor right there. It's like saying there's boundaries, okay? Let's see. I feel like this is the good for everyone. I feel like divine masculine is setting up boundaries. Okay, divine masculine, I feel like you're setting up boundaries for, you know, the people that you hang out with, so that you're not in any toxic relationships as well. Because, you know, you've been through so much with the 5 of Cups. You've been through so much, especially with the 3 Cups shattered down below there. It's like, you know, you're in a place of, I'm taking action. This is my empire. I'm taking action. I've been suffering for my love here. And this is that 2 of Cups energy in the back here. It's not in line, okay? So therefore, I'm going within my empire and making up what I need to do to stand ground for my divine feminine right here. And this is a beautiful spread here. Divine masculine wants to start fresh as the Fool. I'm going to pull some cards here from the Romance Angels. Wow. Okay, so that just popped out. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. Wow. Okay. What is the message? We have make the effort. Divine masculine. And I feel like that's what he's doing with the Knight of Pentacles here. He's making the effort to free himself from the toxic relationships. But there's also going to be a letter coming around, a message to the divine feminine. And then we have pay attention to the red flags. And those red flags are what's definitely synchronicities. The synchronicities are definitely pushing the divine masculine to his destination. It's like to his destiny, okay? Let go of control issues. Stop trying to control the situation. It's not your situation to control. It's the divine's, okay? So let's see what you're healing from, Divine Masculine, this week. Let's see if there's anything that's coming through for you. Spirit guides, guardian angels. We have one. Temptation, okay? Feeling tempted by other people, feeling tempted by, you know, this is a spirit right here. This could be in, you know, something that is not bringing in, it's cold, okay? It's temptation. I'm going to read it to you. A lot of people know what temptation is, and temptation is a downfall, okay? Life is full of temptations, and right now you are being asked to choose the higher path. Divine Masculine, it says your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges you are experiencing or moving on? The grass isn't always greener on the other side, you guys. Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? That was the King of Pentacles in reverse. This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture. Be honest with yourself and take the higher path. Another opportunity is much grander than what you have imagined is on its way. Just be open to it and allow it into your life. And there is an action step. So if you get a personal reading with me, there will be action steps. I'll go over with you for healing as well. So, let's see. Is there any more cards I can pull for you guys? Yeah, so this is basically it. I'll pull you one of these answer angel cards here. If you can just think of a question, okay? And I'll pull you an answer. I'm seeing three cards here. What is coming through? Just go ahead and think of what you want to say. Or, I mean, what your question is. And when you get a reading from me, you can always ask questions. Just a couple of questions. Reading $35, okay? What is... This one's wanting to come out. It says trust. So it's like take that leap of faith. Trust in the divine as well. Trust in your intuition. Trust. Just trust. Trust that things will all work out for the better. No, and it's a knowing too. It's a knowing that, you know, what needs to be done within the next few weeks. Okay, you guys? Within the next few weeks. So we have trust here. Within the next few weeks, you could be moving. You could be, someone could be coming to visit you. You could be making big plans. And then we have reconsider. Wow. You could be reconsidering the relationship, you know. Maybe you called something off and now you're definitely going to be trusting within yourself, and over the next few weeks you will be rebuilding yourself to start fresh, to start new, and you're going to be reconsidering a relationship again. Okay? Alright, so thank you guys. Oh wait, I have one more card for you. I like to use all my cards. Okay, so let's see what this says. This is the fundamentals of astrology. Okay, so, and there is reversals in here as well. I just need one card. Divine Masculine. This one's wanting to pop out. Worth the wait. So this is Mercury retrograde. Okay, worth the wait. A current project or event may be delayed, postponed, or canceled. This reversal is a gift. So there's something that's coming through that is, let's get one more. Fire, ready to launch. Be bold. Result. Be bold and result. It is time to take action. So something was delayed, but now it's definitely time to take action. I feel like, you know, within the next few weeks, there is definitely something coming through here. Maybe in the past, you've waited, you built up your energy, you built up your fire to move forward. And then it says, help, I need somebody. Don't feel you have to do everything yourself. Reach out and ask for the help you need. This is the 7th house. One-on-one. Need help. Help, it says. I need somebody. So there is something here. Something's telling you it's worth the wait. You're waiting for something. Something didn't fall through. Now you're building up the fire, the energy, and you're calling on someone. Could be calling on your divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.